Hey, everybody. Let's do a little sports talk right quick. So, you might have heard in the last week or so that Jeremiah Smith, the standout freshman at Ohio State, received a $4.5 million transfer portal offer. So, somebody offered him $4.5 million to hit the portal. Now, these are rumors, and they are not confirmed, though no one is denying them. They are not confirmed. There are also, again, rumors that the school that made this offer to him was University of Miami. I'm moving Shady Town from Wisconsin to Miami. That's the new Shady Town. So we don't know because these are all rumors. Okay, and none of them have been substantiated. But even the Miami folks are talking about the rumor that they might have tried to get Jeremiah Smith. So don't know. So, he seemed to shut down the rumors. He did, plenty of social media posts indicating he was staying where he was happy to be at Ohio State, won championships, ready to do great things, focused on school, not trying to leave. So, I think that's a good thing for him. Okay. Presumably, when these rumors came out, Ohio State sweetened their offer to him to the extent they had not already done so, and so that he feels that he's well compensated for the skills that he's bringing to the table. Alongside of this conversation, Ryan Day is also lamenting about the failure of the NCAA to deal with issues around tampering, because clearly if there's an offer on the table for someone who has not entered the portal, somebody's being tampered with. It's more than impermissible contact. So, NCAA needs to figure out how it's going to deal with this issue, which is now becoming quite the issue. And this passive, you let us know and we'll decide if we're going to go chase it approach, clearly is not having any sort of effect at diminishing the amount of tampering that's happening in college football right now. So, in any event, he says he's staying where he is. And there's at least one article out of USA Today written by Matt Hayes indicating that, of course, he should enter the portal to, quote, test the market. And so essentially the proposition for this writer was essentially you just always go for the money. That's the only thing. Money. Okay. Regardless. So what is his thinking around this? Okay. He says, number one, you might get hurt. When has that never been an issue in college football? You always might get hurt. People started opting out of bowl games because they might get hurt. Okay. If you're afraid of getting hurt, you shouldn't play football because you might get hurt. Number two, staying true to a school is irrelevant, as is getting a degree. Okay. Or going to college. It's irrelevant. The only purpose of college for a football athlete, from this writer's perspective, seems to be to maximize your financial outcome while in your period of eligibility. You can decide what you think about that. Okay. College is now another reason. Okay. Next man up. When has college sports never been next man up? These aren't new realities. These are things that have always been in play. Okay. He indicates that it's a cutthroat business. Yeah, I agree. Okay. And this new reality around NIL and collectives and transfer portal has made it more cutthroat, not because the athletes are doing something foolish, but those folks are enticing them to do foolish things. So yes, I would think it's cutthroat. He also suggests that being a first round pick in the draft is a career sentence. And I use those quotes because those are the words that he used. Suggesting sentence in the jail time manner. Okay. And that while you have all this flexibility in your collegiate career where you don't have to be locked down and you have to sign a contract in the NFL that's going to tie you down if you're a first round draft pick for a certain number of years, that's a sentence. And you should be careful about how you think about that. He also says, that Jeremiah Smith could enter the portal, test it, and return to Ohio State if Ohio State sweetened its offer. So let's talk about that. There was no testing of the portal if you're Jeremiah Smith. If you hit the portal, you better know where you're going. And Ohio State is not it. Okay. So this notion that I can see what the universe will offer me, and if me, a star athlete, decides that I don't like what I'm seeing, I can just go back to where I came after I legitimately entered the portal, I think that's a non-starter, and that's just based in fiction. It's not true. So I don't think he can test the market, test the portal, and if he doesn't like what he finds, can come back, or if he can use that as leverage to get a new deal. I think the rumor was leverage. Okay. I don't think testing the portal is good. A good way to get more money if you're this caliber of player. He also says it's not chasing money, lacking loyalty, or leaving teammates. In fact, it's all of those things. Okay. But it's about a financial future. Clearly, there's a financial motivation to take such a deal. Okay. If you believe that your ability to earn dollars of this magnitude are gone if you don't take the offer right then. You know, I was doing some additional reading and came across this article by where Ashton Jeanty was quoted, the Heisman runner-up, indicating that he had plenty of offers to enter the portal that would have been more financially lucrative to him. But he indicated that, you know, his recommendation was don't chase the bag. Chase your goals and dreams. And so he recognized that he'd left money on the table. But his perspective is, I wanted to win a Heisman. Me chasing dollars was not going to win me a Heisman. Okay. Me chasing dollars may or may not have enhanced my draft status. And those are my goals and dreams. So I was fairly compensated. I might have left money on the table in the short term. I think it's going to pay off in the long term. It's a perspective. You can decide what you think. So anyway, those were some of the things that, you know, this particular writer was concerned about and supporting his rationale that no matter what Ohio State did in terms of winning the national championship, that Jeremiah Smith should test the market. What do you think? Is that the right approach? It's a cultural question. I think we need to think about it. As always, let me know what you think.